Hello, welcome to this video on how to change your world and what it really takes to change your world. If you're looking for a way to make a change in any area of your life, like relationships or wealth, or maybe even your health, whatever it is that you're longing for more for in life, it takes change. And I'm going to show you today how you can make that change fun and more confident for you. So my name is Vicky Lord, and I'm the founder of the Empowered You Project, where I help women to have everyday confidence. And what I wanted to help you to understand today is through this video is the life force that you have within you. It's within everyone. It was from the very beginning of time, and it was what founded the galaxy and the earth, and that same living experience that has been around for the beginning of time is still within you. And the thing about life is that life is always growing. And that's why you feel like you need a change in your life. It's because you're growing. If we think of a seed that we've put in the ground, the seed will be put in the ground and then it will sprout into a little sprout out of the ground, and then it will turn into some leaves, and then it will keep growing. And if it's a fruiting plant, it will get some fruit, or if it's a flowering plant, it will get some flowers. But the whole idea is that life keeps growing, and that is the same within everybody. So if there's a change that you want, it's just that you want to grow. It's the life that wants to grow. And it's such an amazing experience to want that. And so if you feel broken today, or if you feel like there's a part of you that is damaged, it's not necessarily that. It's just that there's something within you that is ready to go bigger. And I know this from my own experience. In 2016, I walked into a conference and I saw all these people dancing and having fun, and I was like, oh, I'm broken. But that wasn't it. That was just a realization that there was a change that needs to happen. And so if you realize that change today, the first step to moving forward is to realize that that in itself is life, the desire to change. And that's an awesome place to be, because that means you're going to a new level of you. So when we're creating this change, we've got within us something that's called faith. And faith is it's the energy. So behind the scenes of faith, there's an energy. And when you put the energy into the effort, then you're going to create the change. So if we look at it like we use nature for an example. So say we've got this road that's going down the path. And on this side, we've got the growth that we want, whatever it is, the change that we want. But we're starting out down here on the road. And so we're going to go down the road. And what happens is along the road, there may be an obstacle. So there may be a tree that's fallen down and it stops you. And you're like, how do I go any further because of this tree? Well, you can either get some help and move the tree off the road, or you can climb over the tree and keep going. And that's what happens in our life, is we've got this energy that's going towards our life goals, but then we get halted by something that's a roadblock or an obstacle. And 99.9% of the time, it is something within us. It's low self-doubt, or it's low self-belief, or it's fear of rejection, or it's like, I can't do that because I might do something wrong. 90% of the time, it's because of something that we're holding on to, a belief. So we can change this, and we can realize that that roadblock is not the end of the journey. It's not the end of the story. All it is something I'm going to have to go and get over and then keep going. And so that's what I wanted to tell you today, is to hold on to the vision of the very end. And when those little roadblocks pop up, you realize that it's a challenge. It's not something that's set in stone. It's just a tree that's fallen down, and you can remove it. And the way that we remove sometimes the beliefs that are held in us and holding us is we remove it by getting the lesson out of it. So say it's self-doubt, for example, and we're stopped because we do not believe anymore. And so the learning in this situation, and 90% of other situations, is to do the complete opposite. So self-doubt halts you and stops you, and it won't let you move forward. But what action does, it makes you climb over the tree and keep going. So if you want to kick whatever it is that's holding you back and put it to the wayside, it takes action. And that's the faith. That's what's going to get you through, and it's going to get you to keep going to the very end. And so when you're looking at the roadblock, it can help sometimes to find the learning in the situation. And so for self-doubt, while it halted you, the learning is that I'm stronger than the doubt. So your strength, which is the inner life, is stronger, and I get over this hurdle and I keep going. So what's the learning that you need to do to keep going? And it was simple as just asking yourself that, what do I need to learn out of this situation? And if it is that climb over the obstacle and keep going because I've got the strength, that's the learning. What is it like? If it's something that you're halted because of hate, what do you need to learn in that situation? You need to learn the opposite of hate, which is love. I love myself and those around me. Get over the obstacle and keep going. There's another one, often unforgiveness will hold people back. So what's the learning in that obstacle of unforgiveness? So if you want to forgive someone, it means you need to give them something. So in forgiveness, if unforgiveness is holding you back, what can you do? You can change it to be, I'm not going to be unforgiving, but I'm going to give instead, and give an affirmation to the universe of love and just say, I love this person, I'm getting over this obstacle, and I'm going forward. So your life is yours to live, and we've got this life within us. And if we treat it with respect and love, we'll keep going forward to the end. And don't let them little roadblocks along the way hold you back and tell you that your life is over, because it's not. It's just a little roadblock. A midlife crisis is only a little roadblock. You can get over it and keep going. All you have to do is have your desire within you and choose to have that desire of happiness and joy, feeling that in the moment right now instead of the roadblock. Hope this video helped you. If you would like to know more about creating a life along your terms, I have a course called Journey of Self, and it is all about creating a life that we love. And I'll link it below. If you like this video, give it a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.